Okay, I am on my way to Barnes & Noble where I'm gonna get a book. I don't know officially what book I want to buy yet, but yeah, it's gonna be my first time at Barnes & Noble. I usually buy my books from I usually buy my books from like Scholastic. That was like in middle school. I usually borrow them from the public library, but library. I usually borrow my books from the public library. So I usually I just usually get my books from the library, but it's always packed, and I just really want to buy a book now. I usually get ebooks, but I miss the feeling of a new book underneath my hands. And I already read the best Me Before You, so I read that already from my first video, and now I want to get a physical copy of the book and just read a new book that I just want to read, and I love reading. I usually read on Wattpad, so shout out to Wattpad and all of them authors on there, because honestly, you make my day. Like, honestly, one of the best books I've ever read on Wattpad would have to be, one of my favorites is, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Wingless and Beautiful, or Beautiful and Wingless. I don't know. It's a Fault in Our Stars based book. So the girl made the Wingless and Beautiful based off of the Fault in Our Stars, but not really based off of the Fault in Our Stars. It was just to promote the movie. Anyways, but yeah, the book is just great. It made me feel all types of things, and that's one of the books I always reread. I read that book in like 2 days, but if I really wanted to, I could have read it in one. The chapters are really long, but there's only like 12 chapters, but each chapter takes me a long time to finish. But anyways, I really recommend that book. I'll put the link of that book on Wattpad down below, but in the description. But anyways, I just really love Wattpad, and I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I just love it. And then I've never been to Barnes & Noble. Just keep in mind that I've never really been to a bookstore in general. I usually get my books from the library, and this time I actually want to buy a book and just see how it feels. So my first reaction to Barnes & Noble, I'm gonna just tell you guys what I feel. Barnes & Noble. Oh, that eyeliner is actually kind of bad. Guys, don't look at that. Don't look. Anyway, so I hope this comes out good. This thing is just... So yeah, I really am hoping for Barnes & Noble to be as great as people tell me it is. I'm kind of really excited for Barnes & Noble. Thank you. So, I'm in Barnes & Noble, and there's a Lady Gaga CD movie thing, locals, and I am here for school, so I have to go get, Nicholas Sparks, 50% off. But I'm here for school, and I have to get a historical book. So let's see, business top picks. I'm not here for business. I'm here for historical fiction. Oh my god. Look at all of these books. I am dying. Teen fiction. Oh. 13 Reasons Why. J. Asher. Let's see this. 13 Reasons Why. Your mind. 13 Reasons Why. I think they made this book into a show with Selena Gomez. I'm not sure though. I think that is Go Ask Alice and Nominate. Oh my god. All these are teen fiction. I love this. If I Stay Where She Went. I read both of these on ebook. This is pretty amazing to see the books I read on ebook on actually here. So I read If I Stay on the ebook, and then Where She Went on the ebook too. This is actually pretty good. And I also read The Fault in Our Stars on ebook. There's so many books here. They have Paper Towns, An Abundance of Catherine's, I think. Take the Key and Look Her Up. The Boy in His Striped Pajamas. I actually saw the movie to that. But nothing is like reading a book. Ooh, Stay With Me. That looks good. A Forbidden Romance, a Ronin Marine, and the girl determined to save him. Yeah. The Season. This is. I want to kind of get a book about feminism too. Bleed Like Me. All these books are so good. Teen fantasy and adventure. The Becoming of the Assassin's Game. I actually need a historical fiction book for school. History. I need historical fiction. History. Biography, culture studies, social studies. Test preparation. Ooh, SAT. I need that. How much are these? Cause $25. Do you guys have a historical fiction section?
Not a section. No, it's all just mixed in.
Okay, thank you.
And on the other side.
All these are SAT Kaplan.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Is there a particular title you were looking for? Or?
No, I just kind of want a historical fiction book for my world history class.
All right, I can show you. We have like some top titles, a little section, but I can show you that.
Yeah.
But we don't have like we have like a romance and mystery, but we don't have like historical. This is one of my very favorites ever. Mm-hmm. It's a show as well as on right now. It is so good. It is historical fiction, but it's also a lot of other genres. Okay. It's got romance and action. Okay.
Is this set in the U.S.?
Oh no, it needs to be set in the U.S.?
It needs to be before the 1900s and set in a different country than the United States.
Before the 1900s.
Yeah.
Okay.
So kind of like Europe and yeah.
Let's see. Gosh. I have like this later on, it starts in Scotland and then it moves to America and it's in the 1700s. So it kind of.
Because I tried to convince my world history teacher. I was like, yeah, the United States. And he's like, no, it's world history.
Yeah, this one, they're adventures. And it's like, there's 7. She's still writing the series. She wrote the first one in 1995, I think, or something.
Really?
Yeah, and she's writing the 9th, I think it's the 9th book, right now. But it's so good. And the show is, amazing.
It's a show?
Yeah, it is. It's on Stars. You can go online and watch it. I cannot recommend it highly enough. It's so good. So you get the history of Scotland.
I really, hopefully, have enough money for this. This is so good. I'm so excited. I currently just bought my first books at Barnes & Noble. And now I'm just looking around, waiting for my mom to come and pick me up. But so far, I'm kind of really impressed with Barnes & Noble. It's kind of really exciting to see all these books and ACT preparation things and SAT preparation things. I really am loving Barnes & Noble. Too bad it's kind of really expensive. I got all these books about feminism. I'm loving it, honestly. I feel so intelligent just being here. There's so many books I would buy if I had the money. Oh, here are the 2 books I got. This is my Barnes & Noble bag that I got, and it's really cute because it has this Romeo and Juliet scene, and then on the back of it has this other scene, and I don't know what Dorothy. I think this is the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, it's Wizard of Oz, though, because of the shoes. But yeah, I think this is, I love this packaging because it's so cute. Look at this. It has like, it has the scenes, like of books, which is really cute, and I just love it. This is just so amazing. Look. This is really awesome. Okay, now we go towards the book. The two books that I got. I got this feminism book called Bad Feminist, and so far I've read like one chapter of it, and it's a really good book. So shout out to Rowan Blanchard for recommending that book. And then I got the Tea Rose for my world history class, because we had to get a book that was set in another country. And I think it's from what I've seen so far, it looks like a good book. The lady from Barnes & Noble was telling me about this other book. I think it's called The Outlander. And I was going to get that book, but then I thought about it and I was like, well, my world history teacher approved this one and I didn't know about the other book. So I decided to go on the safe side and just get the book my world history teacher told me to get. And yeah, it's actually a pretty thick book. It's a lot of pages. But yeah, these are the two books that I got, and Barnes & Noble is actually a really, I'm really impressed with Barnes & Noble. They had a Starbucks inside, and it was so cute, and I'm definitely going back to Barnes & Noble when I have enough money. But yeah, that was my first impression and reaction of Barnes & Noble.